Where can you guys find such an amazing value 3-room HDB with superb greenery views right here at the Punggol location? This is definitely one unit that you won't want to miss. In fact, when you step into it, you actually feel like you're in a Muji showroom, guys. Okay, I know that's a mouthful, but this is the reason why you guys need to watch all the way to the end. Guys, this is Veroy from The Real Collective. Let's go! Okay, so we are right here in the heart of Punggol, essentially just about a 6 minutes walk away to Punggol MRT station, and this location is somewhere I truly love because when we talk about Punggol, right, last time people would say that it's very ulu, but essentially right now it feels super duper peaceful. You can see that we are actually trailing across this riverine view, and the good thing is that from our unit later on, you guys would see, we can see amazing riverine views like that. Now from this park connector itself, if you continuously walk down this way, you would have already gone towards the Waterway Point, and over there there's massive malls and stuff like that. But more importantly about this unit that we are visiting, it's located at block 315B Punggol Way, and this is a unit that TOP in 2016. Now over there itself, right, there are 34 3-room flats, which is super duper rare, and today we are going to see one of the very rare high floor, unblocked and fully renovated unit right here at block 315B Punggol Way. So stay tuned all the way to the end, alright? Alright guys, so welcome to this beautiful home. So once again, right, we are at block 315B Punggol Way, and this is a 9-year-old HDB flat. Now 3-room flat, 732 square feet. Most importantly guys, for the facing itself, come, let's check out what's our main orientation. From the main door itself, over here, this is facing towards the southwest orientation, and on this side, where the living room is facing, this is the northeast orientation. Now the first vibes that you guys would get coming into this house itself, you would realize one thing, is this entire home feels like you are stepping into a Muji showroom, isn't it? I truly love the treatment and the furniture choice that we have over here. Now guys, come over to this side. What I want to show you is actually these insane views for days from the living room itself. Now again, this is northeast orientation and our main door is southwest. So this forms a good wind flow all throughout the 12 months of the year. Now check out this view guys, oh my god! Wow, amazing! So being in Punggol itself, right, what I usually notice is that a lot of flats over here, they do tend to face each other. But if you guys can see right from here itself, looking outward, you do get this very calm and serene, this is like a riverine kind of view. There's lots and lots of greeneries, and judging from where we are right now, there's unlikely going to be anything coming up to kind of, you know, block your views for days. And more importantly, if you notice, right, we actually are very far away from the opposite block, and that actually increases the privacy that you want to have. Now when it comes to buying a HDB flat itself, there are a few things which are non-negotiable. First of all is of course the views, which we have views for days. Secondly is also the privacy and facing issue, and more importantly is the renovations. And right now, let's check out the renovations that we have for this place. I think you guys would love it. 732 square feet, there is not too much for me to walk around, but as I move around the entire space, you will realize what the clever design the owner has actually put into this place. Okay, so for the living room itself, guys, look over here. There isn't too much built-ins, which I love, because if you imagine this entire space, you have a ceiling fan with a wood treatment that complements the flooring. And for our flooring itself over here, this would be vinyl floors, and this runs through the entire space, from your living, dining, all the way into your bedrooms. So that kind of gives a cohesiveness to this entire space, making it feel very large and spacious. Furnitures wise, these are all loose furniture, so you can imagine when you buy over, right, you don't even have to do any hacking, right? I love the wall, floor-to-wall windows. That gives that sense of openness as well. Now, what's behind me over here? Now, the owner has actually cleverly designed this space to conceal the home shelter. So we can see that from the wall of the home shelter to here, there is a distance that's being built out. This is where you actually get your built-in cabinetry, right? So over here, there's some storage, there's some shelves where you can keep all your clutter and whatnot, and that's why this entire space looks so nice and empty. And over here, smart move, guys. Wow. Look over here. We have shoe cabinets, right? And we also have your home shelter nicely concealed right behind us. So this actually makes the boring home shelter look a lot more interesting, and it gives you that kind of 内有乾坤 kind of feel, right? So this area would be traditionally your dining room area, right? But because of the 732 square feet, right, it is important to integrate the spaces properly. So what the owner has done, first up, you have an island top over here. Now, you can see that the treatment for this one is a compact plus top. Now, compact plus top, right, essentially it's very heat resistant. It is also very scratch resistant as well. And you guys would have seen this from many of my videos. In fact, right now it's a very popular material for people to use. So this has created this island space that you can actually do your hosting even though you're only a 3-room flat. Now right behind me, we of course have the kitchen fittings and whatnot, which we'll go into it a little bit later. And on this side, right, this is where your DB box is going to be, and I like the fact that it's being kind of like put away so that your entrance, right, you can still do some shelvings and some cabinets, and here becomes your DB box area. Alright, this portion of the kitchen, now design-wise, color scheme and the entire tone complements the entire design. So you have your compact plus, you have an induction cooker, so the whole profile, right, looks very sleek, right? And you have this treatment to your cabinet so that you don't just have a flat rectangle or flat panel. There are a lot of detailing done up. So it can really showcase, right, the owner's attention to detail and design. But for your shopping needs, Waterway Point is the biggest mega mall in Punggol and has no lack of retail, F&B and many other amenities. We also have the Punggol Coast Mall that is newly opened, North Shore Plaza for other nearby options, as well as Campus 1, Hougang Mall, Heartland Mall and Nex, all along the Northeast Line. Okay, so entire house itself, it's fully aircon. We have our bedrooms and our living room all done up already. And again, for detailing, right? Detailing, guys, look at this. There is this concealed door over here, right? That really kind of integrates nicely against the entire wall, forming like a very nice design touch to it. Come, let's have a look. This block is situated less than 1 kilometer away from Punggol MRT, where you can take the Northeast Line straight down into Dhoby Ghaut, Outram Park and Harbourfront, and at the same time there are many bus stops surrounding it. Alright, so now for the bedrooms, we are entering into your first common bedroom. Again, you guys know me by now, I love it that there is no built-ins, right? So all the loose furnitures here, imagine if you just remove everything, it's just essentially a massive bedroom ready for you to decorate it with your own flair and design. And as we go deeper and deeper into the bedrooms, the view just gets better and better, you see. For remember we were at the living room, you get to see the riverine view and stuff like that. Now we are getting to see more and more 水 就是彩嘛，对吗? So you can imagine here, the owner has opted for this to be their main bedroom, and then the master actually works like a study and wardrobes of sorts. So later on, you guys will have a look over there. Now, bedrooms wise, nothing too much to talk about. Essentially, king or queen size bed, no problem at all. And of course, that location would be where you would want to install your built-in wardrobes. Or if not, you can actually opt in for what the owner has done, which is right over on that side. We're going to take a look right now. For parents with kids, there is no lack of primary school in this estate. With Valor Primary, Punggol Cove Primary, Punggol Green Primary all within a 1 kilometer radius, as well as Punggol View and North Shore Primary within a 2 kilometer radius. There is definitely a primary school for every child over here in Punggol. Alright, so right now I'm going to check out the master, and as I mentioned to you guys, the view just gets better and better. Guys, wow, look at this! My goodness! Check this out, man! Wow! Amazing! Mind-blowing! So, this is actually the master, right? And what the owner has done for this room, as you guys can already see, they have actually remodeled this entire bedroom to be a massive walk-in closet. You have some chest of drawers over here. You have a full-on wall-to-wall built-in wardrobes over here for tons and tons of storage and clothes. But if you guys are thinking of remodeling this back into your master, then your headboard can actually be on this side. And you can imagine, right, when you wake up, and you look up over there, it's just like endless views non-stop. Tons of greenery and riverine views, which I really love, right? Now, another surprise that is waiting for you right here. It's the bathroom, guys. Can you imagine? The attached bathroom actually has a nice little bathtub over there. I mean, take a look at this, man. The entire configuration, right, you have your sink on this side, now nicely integrated with the design, the details and whatnot, and right on this side you even have a sizable bathtub for you to soak, you know, hot bath and then soak your stress away. Then imagine you wake up from here, wow, then look at the nice view. How good is that, man, guys? Alright, so that's all we have for you today, and if you guys want to visit this beautifully decorated Muji-Style 3-room right here at 315 Punggol Way, you guys know who to call. Contact Veroy from The Real Collective. Real people, real estate, real results, and I'll see you soon. Wow, look at this view, my goodness.